Hey everyone, how you guys doing? It's Grugs here, Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back, troops, legionnaires, and new recruits. And as always, appreciate you guys and gals checking out my channel. All right, troops, in front of you, you see a very, very cool dagger. This is the Takumitak Havoc. Now, I wanted to do a Legion live with this knife, but the area that I'm in, the reception is poor, and I wanted to give you guys and gals the best quality video and showing of this knife that I can. All right, so we're gonna probably do a premiere tonight, and hopefully I will be on to answer any questions. But before we get started with anything, guys and gals, what have you guys got in your pockets? All right, today I am carrying the very nice Ned Foss W Swan, excellent folder. All right, let me know what you guys and gals got. Okay, so as usual, let's go over the specs of this knife. Let's check it out. All right, fantastic. Let's go over this this knife's specs, okay? Overall length is 9.5 inch. The blade length is 4.75 inch. The handle length is 4.75 inch. It has a molle clip that's included with the kydex sheath, and the knife weight is 8.4 ounce. The blade shape is a spear point. Blade material is D2 at an HRC of 61 to 62. Blade thickness is 4.71 millimeters to 4.93 millimeters. The blade grind on each side is flat. All right, it is a double-edged dagger. All right, the blade finish, they're calling it a titanium nitride. Handle material is G10 with a black color, obviously. It does come with a kydex sheath, and it is a pressure retention. So this is a badass knife, man, you know, and I'm digging it. So I just want to go over the feature of this knife, where it says that the Takumitak Havoc is a hard use multi-purpose knife that's easy to carry, easy to deploy, is made for hard use, and is able to withstand all temperatures and climates that humans find ourselves in. Intense daily use is the reason our D2 series of knives exist. Well, I can attest to that because I have tested out at least 5 or 6 of these knives, and I have put them to task. I have beaten the living daylights out of them. In fact, I even have the Takumitak D500 on my pack, okay? So I've been taking that into the woods. I think that's one of their best outdoor woods knives. That is just my opinion. You guys might think otherwise, but you know, I did want to show you this awesome dagger, and you know, first responders, law enforcement, military. This is something that you guys may want to take a look at, okay? And I just want to, you know, share it with everybody. Excellent. Let's do a close-up of this awesome knife. At least I think it's pretty awesome. All right. There is the spear point dagger. Okay, this is definitely flat ground on both sides. Very nice, very even. It does have a fuller in the middle. Nothing too heavy duty, just something light. All right. And let me just turn this slightly and get the angle. You can see that's flat ground. Okay, it's got that beautiful V shape right over there. And it's on both sides. All right, the blade is meticulously done. All right, the CNC machining is fantastic. I do like the way the guard is set up on both sides, a little bit of an upsweep, and if you notice carefully, it does have some jimping on the guard, which is kind of good because you get a real decent grip with your thumb, okay, on both sides. The knife handle is flat, so you get always an orientation of how the knife is in your hand. And there is the beautiful G10 scales. As you can see, it's like a little step up type of design, and they manufactured that really, really nice. One thing that I love about Takumitak and their handles is that they seem to have the screws, okay, which are removable, nice and tight. So I have beaten on quite a few of the Takumitak blades that they have sent me to test, and the screws have always stayed on, where some other manufacturers that I've tested out, the screws do come loose and I have to, you know, worry about putting some kind of tech lock. These things I have beaten. I have definitely, you know, batoned the handles with this, and the screws just stayed on. So whatever Takumitak is doing, they're doing it right with their screws and making sure that these handles stay on. All right, I digress. Okay, a nice little swell over here, so you can get your hand around this. All right, so it's nice. Now, if you have some nice tactical gloves, it should fit okay. You still see I've got my hand right up to the handle, the guard, and you can see there's still a little bit of room. So if you have a glove on and your hands aren't too big, it should fit just fine. You should get a nice solid grip on the knife. And again, anywhere I have held this knife so far, I do not feel any hot spots at all whatsoever. All right, cool. I mean, other than that, there's a beautiful full tang right there. Everything is nicely flushed. Everything is mounted, you know, perfectly. There is a window basher here, skull crusher, pommel crusher, whatever you want to call it. You know, it seems to be an effective tool. I've had another Takumitak knife with the pommel crusher, and I was able to, you know, crush a nice hole in the wood. So it is effective, and you know, somebody with some power and strength give a good knock to a window, you know, as a first responder, should break that window no problem, you know, in case you can't shoot your service weapon for whatever reason. Now let's go over the sheath. It is not taco, it is a pancake style sheath. It is kydex. It's thick, it's done very well. All right, let me just pop the knife in. All right, as you can see, it's a nice small package. Okay, now the tech lock can be removed. All right, let me just open this up. It can be removed. Okay, this can be adjusted to the different size of the belt. Me personally, I'd rather just take these off. I won't have to worry about an item getting lost. You know, just take them off and you put it on your duty belt. Even as a civilian, if you're allowed to carry in your state, you know, then you could use this to fit your belt nicer. You could set it up for horizontal or vertical carry. Okay, that is available to you. Now, you can completely remove this. Maybe put it, you know, buy something third party and get a clip inside the waistband clip for the sheath. All right, it's doable. It's got quite a few holes. It'll give you quite a few options of how you want to mount your sheath onto your, I don't know, your vest, your backpack, your duty gear belt. I'm not sure, you know, what the professionals nowadays call it. So I like it, you know, I like it. Me personally, the way I would like to carry this is I would like to purchase a, you know, third-party dangler type system. Okay, maybe a little kydex / nylon belt loop. The kydex will attach to the kydex knife sheath, and then there's a little bit of nylon belt loop over here, okay, that you could attach to your waist. And I just recently did that with the Takumitak Fulcrum. So yeah, I think with this pancake sheath, you can get a lot of options. I'm sure there's a lot of ways to attach this on your person or have it concealed. So that's kind of why I'm digging this sheath, you know. But it's a nice setup, you know what I mean? Troops, it's a nice setup. So I'm just gonna do some very small testing. You know, again, I don't feel like this is an outdoor knife for obvious reasons. This is, you know, combat, fighting type of knife, maybe down and dirty type deeds that special operators would use this knife for. You know, maybe they didn't want to take anything, you know, larger or whatever. So let's just do some testing. So one thing I really love about all of the Takumitak knives so far is that each and every one in my experience so far have been sharp right out of the box. So I have a little bit of cardboard, you know, and as you can see, I'm going to flip it around. I am just cutting right through the cardboard without any issues, okay? All right, doing some more delicate work. I guess if you're, I don't know, maybe you're a soldier and you need to set up a booby trap or something, and I don't know, but you could see that it's extremely sharp, and it is definitely cutting up this cardboard without an issue. All right, I don't have any paper here to show you, but trust me, this thing is really sharp. All right, soldiers, special operators, law enforcement, maybe you're a hostage rescue team, and you know, you're rescuing your hostages. You've identified them as the hostages in question, and you need to, you know, cut their rope. Okay, just cutting some of that rope right there. Let's see if I do this. Okay, that was easy. Let's do it again. Nice and easy. Let me see if I could double up on this a little bit. And see if we could do a double cut. Okay. All right, cool. You know, you've released your hostage now. Again, just theoretical, but I just wanted to show a little test with the rope. Okay, here's another medium. Maybe your hostages have, you know, twist ties, or maybe the perpetrator has, you know, you tied them up in twist ties. I really don't know how law enforcement, military handle, you know, that kind of situation, but if you needed to, you know, untie them with a knife, here you go. Okay, that was easy. I've got two over here, two more that I could test out. I'm going to double up. All right, let's see if I could do this safely. And actually, let me see if I could use this side now. All right, deed's done. So that worked out real well. Let's see what else I got. Okay, your first responder on the scene. You know, the victim is in the car. Maybe you have an opportunity to, you know, cut up the seat belt. So you've got your Takumitak, and you just easily, you know, cut the belt wherever it needs to be cut to free the trapped victim in the car or truck or what have you. So, you know, it's working nice. Let me do one more, and I'll do the other side of the knife. Easy, okay, easy. All right, another possibility, maybe the victim is hurt pretty bad. You know, once you cut the seat belt, you know, you need to get a tourniquet on or something, and, you know, you, or just stop the bleeding, and, you know, maybe for whatever reason, you need to, you know, cut the material. So you could use your knife, you cut, you know what I'm saying? Now you've got a little bit longer piece, but you have the knife to do it, okay? So it can function a lot, you know, it could do a lot as a knife for, you know, tactical use, first responder, you know. Obviously I can't, you know, harm anyone with this knife, nor would I want to. This could be a good knife for martial arts, could be a good knife for, you know, special operations, depending on the situation, depending on the environment. But it's a tool that's available from Takumitak, so I like it. I think it's got you know, a lot of purpose. I think it's got a lot of uses, and I just wanted to give you guys and gals a very, very small demonstration. So, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed. Legionnaires, okay, so just a small demonstration of what this knife can do. Tactical in nature, in my opinion. I'm sure it could be used for outdoors, but again, I'm trying to appeal to like first responders, law enforcement, military, or any of these services that could require a dagger type knife that can do some multi-role out in the field. All right, so I mean, sharp out of the box. You saw how the way it was cut in the cardboard. All right, it had no problem cutting plastic ties, and these are pretty thick. They're decently thick. God forbid if there's an accident, you need to get somebody out quick out of the car, you can cut the seat belt. I even punctured or penetrated this cloth to rip it into something a little bit longer for a longer wrap around something bloody or God forbid head wound or whatever. Again, just a demonstration. And then maybe for some kind of hostage rescue, you need to cut rope or cut the rope off your prisoner or whatever. Again, I'm thinking more law enforcement, more military, more tactical type stuff with this knife. So again, small demonstration, and I hope you guys enjoyed. All right, troops, legionnaires, and new recruits, this has been Grugs of Legion Tactical Cutlery, and we just saw the Takumitak Havoc. All right, I just want to bring awareness to everybody. Hashtag 22 a day, hashtag 22 a day no more. There are veterans and active military that once they get out of the service, they do face a lot of challenges, and unfortunately one of these challenges is suicide. So in the comment section and in the description section will be phone numbers and websites that you guys and gals can go take a look at. Thank you very much all for your service, all first responders. If it wasn't for you guys and gals out there, believe it or not, somebody like me, I wouldn't have been alive today. So I'm not going to get into it, but I just wanted to just say thank you. Okay. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate you guys and gals. I'm kind of out of my element with this type of knife. Also the Takumitak Fulcrum. I got a little nervous with that knife because they're tactical knives. These are knives that I'm just not used to taking out in the woods. So hope you enjoyed the demonstration anyway, and I appreciate you guys, and I will catch you on the next video. All right, at the ready, troops. Hold the line. Take care.